Hello Cancer, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for. And everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And we are inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right, Cancers, let's take a look and see what we have going on for you. We are looking at the person on your mind and their energy towards you. All right, Cancer. We have the Page of Wands, the Empress, the Five of Swords, the Justice, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles for their general overall energy. All right, let's take a look here, Cancer. Whoever this is, Cancer, the first thing that is really standing out to me is this Empress in the heart space. I feel like this person thinks very highly of you, okay? I know I've said this to you before, but whoever this is, Cancer, they see you in a very positive light. Like, this person thinks that you are a really good person, that you have a heart of gold. Like, this person thinks very highly of you, okay? And they know that you're waiting on some kind of communication from them. That's exactly what this feels like to me. This person knows that you are waiting, okay? Because they're viewing you as the Page of Wands. And to me, sometimes the Page of Wands can be being on the receiving end of a message. It's somebody who is, interested and curious and, wanting to take steps forward. So that's how this person is seeing you. To me, this feels like somebody feels, like I said, feels very highly of you. I don't want to say they have you on a pedestal, but this person has a lot of respect for you, a lot of admiration for you, and they know that you're waiting on them, okay? Or they know that you're waiting to hear from them. Now, they have the Five of Swords for their intention. Five of Swords can be a card of mental conflict. This person could be very conflicted, and because this is in their intentions, it really speaks to wanting clarity. It's like they want to feel sure. They want to feel clear. They don't want to feel conflicted any longer. The Five of Swords can also talk about reassessment. He has made his decision. He got what he wanted, and now he's kind of looking back over at his choices and is asking himself, was it really worth it? Did I really make the right decision? For some of you guys, I definitely feel like somebody has pulled their energy back. I saw the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Cups. I feel like somebody was feeling confused or overwhelmed, didn't know what to do, and I feel like somebody could have really abruptly pulled their energy back. And so whether they ghosted you, or they just ended things, or they just kind of really pulled back, I feel like now they're kind of questioning, did I make the right decision with that? The Five of Swords is reassessment. I feel like they were worried about how they felt in that moment, where it's in that moment they felt like, I can't deal with this. I don't know what to do here. I'm pulling back, or they pulled back for whatever other reasons, but they weren't thinking about how that was going to affect you, how you were going to handle it. And now I feel like they're kind of questioning that, is that really what I should have done? Is that really the way that I should have handled the situation? Still feeling conflicted, still desiring clarity though, still not having it though, with that showing up in their intentions. And the Five of Swords can be a little bit selfish. It's a card of getting what you want at all costs, winning at all costs. I feel like this person wanted that peace. They wanted that time to themselves. For some of you guys, that's what it is. It's like whether they were overwhelmed and they just needed that. I feel like it's the way that they went about it that wasn't right. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with needing some space and communicating that in a healthy way. But I feel like that's not what they did. I don't feel like they communicated that in a healthy way. For some of you guys, for others of you, I feel like it's like this person just wanted their own time. They wanted to do their own thing. And, they did. It's like they got what they wanted regardless of what effect it had on you or the connection. And now I feel like they're kind of questioning all of these things. Okay. We have the Justice card here for the challenge. It just feels very unfair. Okay, so especially the way that this person handled the situation could feel very unfair to you. Especially because I feel like you've always given them compassion and understanding and respect, and then you felt like they did not give that to you in return. And it could also just be wanting truth, wanting answers, wanting clarity. I feel like that's something that you're both experiencing. This person's like wanting clarity. They're wanting to feel more sure and wanting to make something right here, but they are still lacking that clarity. And you feel like, yes, I'm owed an apology. Yes, you did not treat me the way that I should have been treated. You feel like things were unjust and unfair. Their next action is the Four of Pentacles. Not a huge action card. It's still really trying to control the situation, control the outcome. And there's nothing wrong with, kind of wanting some of that, but I feel like they're allowing it to hold them back. It's almost like using it to a negative point. The Four of Pentacles can also talk about holding on to things. It can be talk about being closed off or guarded. They have the Six of Swords for the potential outcome. To me, this does feel like maybe trying to get past some of this energy. I think I want to clarify. I just feel like I want more information. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Cancer? The Strength card and the Queen of Cups. So this is them holding back. I feel like this person's having a hard time dealing with their feelings. I do. I feel like they're having a hard time dealing with their feelings. Some of them could have some unhealthy coping mechanisms. And they know that you're waiting on communication and they're still holding back because of how they feel here, even though I feel like they feel guilty about that. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Tower. I'm going to be honest with you, Cancer. To me, this looks like this to me looks like the potential outcome at this point. Not that the outcomes do not change. The outcomes are not set in stone. They change as the energy changes, right? But the Six of Swords, to me, it just looks like leaving this behind and trying to go in a different direction. And it's with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like whatever they're holding on to, whether it's fears or anxieties, pride, ego, whatever it is, old ways of being, even I feel like they're not ready to let it go. I just feel like they're not yet. I feel like they're not ready to make a change. I feel like they're not ready to relinquish control. It's a lot of the what ifs, like what if this doesn't work out? What if we go back? What if I go back to Cancer and it doesn't work out? What if it's not successful? What if this? What if that? And it's like, I feel like they're not willing to just take a chance here. And the Tower. So I definitely feel like let's say it feels a little cowardly to me, but it's like rather than face the fear, they're just going to let this Tower fall here. So I don't know, Cancer. I feel like somebody gets to a point here where they get to a point of getting ready to make some kind of change and step out of a comfort zone and like break free of the things that have been holding them back in life. But when it comes down to that moment of making this change, I feel like somebody really struggles with that. So at this time, I kind of see, somebody trying to move forward here, just, leaving this, trying their best to just kind of leave this behind. They know that you're waiting on them here. They know that they didn't handle the situation the right way, and they know that it's not fair to you. Because I feel like what the part that's not fair is they're not giving you any kind of closure or explanation or anything here. And I feel like that's making it difficult for you to move forward. But I kind of feel like they're chickening out here when it comes time for them to have an opportunity to give you some kind of closure, answers, or clarity. Even though I feel like they feel bad about it, I still don't see them doing it here. So this is kind of a hard message. This is kind of a tough reading, Cancer, and I'm very sorry. But sometimes if somebody's not going to give us the truth, they're not going to give us answers or closure or clarity. Do you deserve all of those things? Absolutely. But unfortunately, sometimes we don't get what we deserve, and we have to allow their actions or lack of action to be the closure that we need. instead of the words, right? We may not get the words from them, but we have to let their actions, they say actions speak louder than words, and we need to let their actions or lack of actions, sometimes what people don't do speaks just as loud as what they do. And sometimes we have to allow that to say enough, for us to get the closure that we need to be able to move forward. So that is what I have, Cancers. I know this is a tough reading, so I'm going to be sending you lots of love and light, okay? And keeping you in my prayers. If this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time.